Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I got a white paper review here for you, Dead in City. It's gonna be another zombie game, which if you know me, I love zombie games, love zombie movies, so I'm excited to take a look at this one. Was hoping to get some gameplay in there, but unfortunately, I just don't have that availability right now for myself. Um, but we'll dive in there as far as go through the white paper, go through the website, give you an idea what the game is about, what the game is going to be doing here in the future. So if you like zombie games, you're going to want to check this one out. Before we get started, though, got to give the normal disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research. Make sure you make decisions on your own situation. Don't just listen to me because I'm making a video about it. All right, let's dive in here. Basically, what this game is the plot behind it is there is a virus that's sweeping across the world. This doctor basically put together an antidote that ended up turning into a worse virus that spread across the world in 30 days, and everybody's essentially become a zombie. There are some zombies that still have their mental state and are able to control other zombies, so what they are doing is they are making an army of zombies to wreak destruction and havoc across the world. So that's the premise behind it. You're basically a master zombie, quote. I don't think that's the name of it. But you're a master zombie that can control other zombies. So you're trying to collect zombies, equipment, land, and essentially earn as much RDA, which is the in-game token, as possible and as many zombies as possible. There is a game trailer here. I won't play it on here, but I encourage you to take a look at the website. I'll have a link down below. This is a future state. It looks like this game will eventually be a 3D version. Right now, it is not. I think when it is a 3D version, I think it's going to be pretty interesting. They did have some pack sales. They are no longer available on Nifty as far as the drop goes, but you can get them on the secondary market if you wanna jump into the game if you're interested after watching this review. Just showing you some of the NFTs that they're going to have in the game or are currently in the game. You have the land NFTs that shows by rarity from left to right. As you go up in rarity, obviously you get more benefits. Same with the zombies. As you go from the common up to the legendary, they'll have a lot more benefits also. And then there's a lot of equipment that's currently in play, from a bat to a handgun, and then shoes, which help with your overall speed throughout the game. Um, that's all on the website itself. Uh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to the white paper, which is going to give you a lot more descriptions. If you want to check out the white paper yourself, there's a link at the top here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. It starts with the game plot. Already mentioned that. Let's go through the game packs briefly. Um, First is the land pack, which gives you the scientist badge, which will come into play here, which I actually think is a neat option. But I think it's only available in the land packs or obviously on the secondary market. And it gives you a few other things, the main thing being the badge and also the land itself, which gives you passive income like most lands inside of NFT games. The next is the Dead Inside pack. This is where you have a chance to get 3 zombies, different rarities, and I showed you those. Obviously, the higher rarity, the better the zombie is itself and what it can go against and the speed and everything along those lines. These packs went for $100, and I skipped over. Land packs went for $500. And then there's equipment packs, which gives you 3 different weapons, obviously varying in rarity, that you can go ahead and get on the secondary market. You really only need 1 zombie to play the game. So if you're interested in this game, they actually have 2 options. They have a free to play, which um, I don't know if it is active yet. I tried to take a look at the play and the test, and I'll show you that here in a second. It would not let me really play it, so I'm not sure if the free to play is active yet. But there is a free to play option. The real option is going to be you need 1 zombie to really get all the benefits of the game. All right. As far as the primary infector pass, there was 250 of these available. basically gives you whitelist to the sales. Um, so that's neat. It also gives you a discount, or it did give you a discount on the land pack from the 500, what it was going to the public, to the 340. So that's a nice little benefit. The thing that I like about this, the highlight of all of these things that I've gone through, is the zombie scientist badge. I love it when games do this. Basically, you had a chance at different rarities, but they would give you basically the fees, 50% of the trading fees on the secondary market during the season. It seems like they're doing them seasonal. I could be wrong on that, but that's the way I read this in the white paper. Um, Essentially, things like Castles is doing this, and they're doing their distribution with the Royal Courthouse, where 50% of the seals are coming back to those who own the courthouse. And that's the same with this. 50% of the trading fees that happen on the secondary market go back to people that own the zombie scientist badge. I love it when games do this because I think it's a neat feature and gives you rewards throughout the game. It's just a cool thing. Let's go into the different gameplay options. As far as the what's going to happen in the game, they have boss raids. Basically, you're going to be fighting, obviously, bosses and getting different rewards through those. There's going to be unexplored lands, so there's going to be additional lands available that weren't included in those packs. A high level of this is when this phase of the game comes, on a weekly basis, they'll release a certain number of lands. Once those lands are fully explored, they'll go up for auction. Basically, the highest bidder gets the land. So that is an additional item. And then the marketplace is where NFTs will be available. Game mechanics, I mentioned this, there is going to be a free-to-play option available. Very limited um, items and capabilities. Basically, everything's going to be reduced by 60%. In order to get the full earnings capabilities, you are going to need one zombie. Even if it's just a simple common zombie, you're going to need one. There's going to be different explorations. This is basically, you go in a city and you're going to do these 5 different types of explorations. You need certain characteristics or certain types of I said mommies, sorry, zombies. So if you only have a common zombie, you're only going to be able to run this first one. And essentially, when you run all of the different, or even one of the different explorations, it goes into a cooldown period for one day. So you can only really do the quest once per city per day. So keep that in mind. Also, zombies will be, they call it exhaustion, zombie exhaustion. Basically, if you have an unsuccessful raid boss or exploration or explored land, of unexplored land, sorry, um, that zombie will go in a cooldown period. And I'm assuming it will also be a day. It's not highlighted here. There is the normal landowner uh, passive income. There is staking. There's going to be quests that go in there. The other thing, I'm going to skip over the rules because that's similar with all things. You own land, you're a landowner. You explore, you're an explorer. You stake, you're a staker. That's pretty simple. Going down to the roadmap here, they've already passed this first one, which is basically selling the different packs, making sure people get the zombie creation, getting that out there. The initial exploration, this is basically basic quests that I mentioned above, or explorations. They keep on calling explorations. I also see that as quests. Uh, and then soon they're going to drop the unknown lands exploration. And then down the road, it'll be continuing to hunt bosses, different quests that go on. And then way down the road, there's going to be some sort of humanity that comes back into it. It's unclear in here, as far as the white paper goes, whether there's going to be a 3D game involved. I'm assuming by the trailer that there will be eventually a 3D game involved. There's also, it's right now, if you go ahead and click on that play button, it takes you to this. I tried to play a little bit, but it keeps saying that I need to select a city. But in order to select a city, you need the 5,000 RDA just to switch cities. which I'm not putting in there right now because I'm not investing into the game. In order to do an exploration, you need to be in a city and have a land selected and a zombie selected. So I'm not sure at what point the free to play is going to come in there. I would be interested in testing out. I am definitely going to be interested if they do put a 3D game out there, or a 3D version of this out there. So I may take a deeper look into it at that point in time. As far as my feelings to the game, it gives me the initial feeling of a neat concept. Again, I'm a zombie fan, so it's that already gives me a nice thing to watch. Um, but as far as the actual gameplay itself goes right now, there, one zombie is all you need to play, so it may be worth checking out. It sounds basically from the test here, you got to get to a city, which is going to cost you 5,000 RDA. I'm not sure if that'll change in the future. These initial phases, I'm not personally not something I'm interested in because it seems like a rethemed copy of a lot of the other games that are out there. And I mentioned before, if a 3D version of the game comes out, it's something I will definitely test out. So it's one of those things. The theme's neat. The future possibilities are really cool. The current state is something that's it's a normal phase one of a game. So take a look at the game itself, take a look at the community, take a look at the future possibilities, and see if it's the right thing for you. So that's basically I wanted to give you guys a review of this. If you like these types of reviews, go ahead and comment down below, like, subscribe, and let me know. Also, if there's any other games that you want me to take a look at. All right, thank you. Have a great day.